Good evening, everyone. Today is January 14th, and I wanted to put out a quick video. This is Jeff here. Thank you all for watching my previous submissions, and I'm going to continue to put out some stuff that I hope will help people to better understand how to succeed doing gig work. So I talk a lot about my cost per mile, and I just wanted to share this spreadsheet with all of you that I created. Now, I know there are apps that can do this, but I've always believed that if you do it yourself, you learn it, and once you learn it, it becomes a very powerful tool in your drive to be profitable. So the green cells here are cells where I input numbers, and then the rest of the cells are locked, and there's formulas in there that I created. So to me, the only thing that matters is profit when you run your own business. And whether you believe it or not, gig work is your own business. You're not an hourly employee. Uber and Lyft will try to tell you how much you can make per hour. That is just a lie, and I'll explain a little bit of that as well as we go on. So this is a pretty rudimentary spreadsheet. I've shared it with the guys at the Show Me the Money Club, and I've given them a copy of this, and anybody can use it. Now, if any of you find things that I missed, please, in the comments, let me know. But this has always worked for me in my 10 years of doing gig work. So the first thing I do, if you look down under the assumptions, I assume that any vehicle I get, I'll use for 75,000 miles a year for 3 years. That's where I come up with the miles of 225,000. Then I base the insurance cost on a 3-year rolling average. I base gas on current prices. I account for tire changes every 70,000 miles, oil changes every 7.5 thousand. I try to put everything in here that I can think of that will let me know the true cost per mile of my gig work business. And once you know that, it's easy to determine if a ride is worth it. So let's go line by line. The vehicle purchase, including finance charges. So for my Lincoln MKZ, which does allow me to do Uber Premier and Lyft Black, the total cost, including finance charges, is $32,000. So if you divide that by 225,000 miles, it's 14.2 cents per mile. The next biggest cost, close to gas, is vehicle insurance. Well, $6,000 a year, I estimate, for 3 years. That gives a 0.08 cents per mile. Gas, I assume 40 miles per gallon. I have a hybrid, and I use $3.50 a gallon per cost basis. And there you can see how much is assigned there. I include 3 sets of tires, 45 oil changes, 5 wiper changes, unlimited detailing, which is $35 a month over 3 years. I change my cabin air filter 6 times, my air filter 6 times. I keep wipes, sanitizers, and masks in the car. And here's a key one. I account for $10,000 of unplanned maintenance. And so then you see the total cost on the bottom. And when you divide that out, for me, it's 39.6 cents a mile. Now, I do want to say that these are very conservative estimates, and the reason I'm conservative is because this is the worst case scenario. So for me, 39.6 cents a mile is my cost. I don't really think I'm going to use $10,000 in unplanned maintenance. If you go up to gasoline, I use $3.50 per gallon. I will tell you that gas has not been $3.50 a gallon or even close in over a year. Even without all the benefits I get from Lyft for using their debit card and being an elite driver, which is 10% off all gas, upside, and the Lyft rewards. Today I filled up and it was $2.49 a gallon. So I believe my actual costs are even lower than this, but just for the sake of being absolutely 100% on the high side, that number in mind, 39.6 cents per mile. So now I want to tell you about what happened with Uber this week so far. It's only a couple of days. So I don't drive for Uber a lot, but I do check the app all the time because you never know when something's going to come out that you might want to get into. So this I saw Monday morning, $80 for 16 passenger trips in Miami for cars only. That's $5 extra a ride. So it's 2-tiered. I had to complete 6 trips by tomorrow at 4 p.m. I already did that. Actually, I completed the whole quest, but I wanted to show it to you. Then I had to do 10 trips in 4 days for an extra $50. So that's pretty good, $5 a ride, so I gave it a try. And again, here's the rules. Again, I haven't been in Miami in a couple of months, but the rides in Daytona seem to count. And this was sent to me because I really haven't been driving. I did go on for Uber Eats last month to see if anything changed, and it only changed for the worse. So I'm not going to look away at $80. So I started this on Tuesday. I did 6 trips. I made $87.76. That included the first $30. That's my online time. I did 6 trips. So today I banged out 10 trips, made a $111.84. That includes the $50. Did 10 trips. I was online for 7 hours. And again, for those of you who are already typing your negative comments, that's total online time. I do other things while I have my destination mode sent. So I might have been doing a Spark order while I had my app on. There's always something going on. And that's why I really don't take hours into consideration when I try to teach people that profit is all that matters. So now let's look at the rides. A total $199.60. That's what I made for these 16 trips. And there's the totals. So now let's take a look at the individual rides. Now, just for the sake of seeing if these rides are profitable, these rides don't include the $5 each extra. So you have a ride, I'll start from the top, 603 for 5 miles. That's over $1 a mile, minus my cost of 40 cents, 70 cents a mile profit. And that's how I look at trips. Again, $339. I know people say, oh, I'll never take anybody in my car for that little. I went 1.3 miles for $3.39. That's more than $2 a mile. I had a comfort trip at $12.41 for 3 miles. That included a tip. That's $4 a mile. This was the longest one I took. 28 miles, $22. That's about 90 cents a mile. Still, compared to my 40 cents a mile cost, still a nice profitable ride. $8 for 2 miles, $5.60 for 4 miles. Again, all well over $1. $7.47 for 5.6 miles, $7.48 for 4 miles, $3.72 for 2 miles, $3.79 for 2 miles, $11.68 for 10 miles, $10.49 for 5 miles. So you can see the short rides on Uber seem to pay well when you go by cost per mile. I know it's not for everybody. You run your business however you want, but if you tell someone you make $300 a day, remember, that's revenue. That's not your income. You have to deduct your expenses. There's another $339 for 1.4 miles, $339 per 0.68 miles. Again, the goal here was to just bang out 16 trips. Now again, if you look at this last ride on the bottom for 0.68 miles, that ride really paid $8.39 because I'm getting $5 a ride extra for this little "we want you back" offer that they put out. So I brought in $199.60 in total revenue. All in, I drove 83 miles times my cost per mile, made my expenses for this quest $32.95. You subtract that from the total revenue, and I made $166.65 in income. That's $2 a mile after expenses. I did 16 rides, 1 Lyft, and 15 Uber. Now, I don't know about you, but to me, $2 a mile after expenses is very profitable. Now, if this was designed to have me turn on my Uber app more, that's not going to happen, because even though Uber might pay a little bit more, I will do a future video comparing the benefits of driving Lyft to what Uber offers. And for me, and me alone, it doesn't fit into my business model. So I hope that explains a little bit about the methods that I use. Again, it is extremely important to know your expenses because it's all about profitability. And this is where I have a big argument with even people who talk about, Lyft. Uber puts out messages that says drivers average $38 an hour in earnings in Massachusetts. Yes, but earnings are not income. There's a big difference. You're not an hourly employee, first of all. You're a business owner. And business owners only are concerned about bottom line profit. So for me, it's cost per mile against what the ride is offering per mile. Anyway, I love the comments, especially the negative ones. Keep them coming. Don't forget to subscribe to the Rideshare Guy channel and hit the notification so you can see great content. Again, if any of you have any ideas about my spreadsheet, things I might be missing, please let me know.